Let me explain to y'all for a minute. See, one episode had to do is called "In Case of Mistaken Identity." See, left this morning to go take care of some things, and all of a sudden I had to go all the way up the block house to go early this morning. I was around after 8 a.m. Uh, I had to go, you know, leave the house to go on to Jackson and go all the way up the block to go to Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. But I tried to go up all the way up the block on MLK Boulevard, and I had to mind my own business. All of a sudden, all of a sudden, I get stopped by a female police officer, a New Orleans Police Department officer who goes by the name of Quadri Officer Shanks. She started yelling commands at me like broken English or whatever reason. She didn't speak any English at all. She yelling it's like Jamaican tongue or something, or some yelling spouting rhetoric, yelling like yelling for commands. She yelling at me in commands. I had my hands up like this. I had my hands up like this. You know what I'm saying? She told me turn around. This, that, and other. She told me turn around or something, and all of a sudden she knows something. I go put my hands behind my back, and then she had me in handcuffs. Handcuffs are fucking tight. Fucking handcuffs are goddamn tight, bro. Things will hurt my fucking wrist. And almost I already had a mark. I had, I had I had marks from I had little marks from these fucking handcuffs. You know what I'm saying? My wrist is like covered with fucking handcuff marks. So they trying to write my ass up, and this female officer, who had be Officer Shanks, trying to write my ass up. And she been telling me that I was like in the description of some guy who had robbed a service station for their money that was in the cashier's yeah, I think that was in the cash register. So she handed me to another officer. I didn't get a chance to know his name. He was working for the NOPD under under the guise of a chief superintendent who I saw on the news. After Officer Shanks had tried to put me in her squad car in the back seat, and all of a sudden she called for backup. Like this some old hoe ass shit. Like she calling for backup. She could have fucking read me my rights or something. But one thing is, I'm not gonna go to jail for some fucking random asshole I've done at a service station. So I ain't taking no raps. So so the female officer, Shanks, had me sit in the car with my hands fucking cuffed, like I was like holding on. You know what I'm saying? Like this. And then she handed me off to a male police officer. All of a sudden, and also he trying to put me in his squad car. It's like that's okay. It's just like two Ford Explorers. So so I sit in the back seat of of the police car. So the male police officer trying to turn on the air conditioner. He tried to open up the fucking door of the air of the back seat of the door of the squad car. He couldn't even find. He trying to like fix the vent thing. He's struggling to find a way to put the vents there. After he put me in his squad car, so he kept driving me around. He parks the squad car right on outside the house on Martin Luther King. On Martin Luther King, see, the male officer is reading the information that doesn't even match the suspect. That didn't even match the gas station robbery suspect. So that happens 1 minute. So he had to look up the information of mine, and that's why he had to look up my information. Yeah, it didn't even match the guy who had robbed the gas station. So he had to use his cell phone to take a picture of the information that he ran up on me. So he took a picture of it on his phone and then sent it to his superiors. While he sent the uh, the info that was on me to his superiors, how the hell did they know about me? Shit, like I wasn't even the fucking store robber, so I'm not even a gas station robber. Cause I don't even one thing is I don't even go to gas stations and rob them of their loot. I don't go in there and hold up a gas station. I don't do it. That guy right there. I pay that guy who was doing the gas station robbery. Probably cased the joint, and then it's all leading to me for some reason. It doesn't even make any lick of a sense at all. It don't make any sense at all. No sense at all. Don't make no sense. You know. See, bank robberies are just beyond more uh, terrible as a convenience store robbery and a gas station robbery. Yeah, a service station robbery. You can't see how the service station robberies supposed to work. It worked easily. When these people rob service stations, they just run off with their cash registers full of money. So that's just terrible on that part. So after the after this male police officer had finished doing some background information on me, all of a sudden he couldn't even find out. He couldn't even match me to uh, to some guy who had robbed the service station. So the male police officer he lets me go without any bit of an incident. So that's part of, you know what I'm saying, like in the case of the mistaken identity. That's what it called. That's what it called back then. In the case of the mistaken identity, I guess. So when they do some crooked shit, cops do some crooked shit, they can stopping people. I'm a guy who comes out there in all black. You know what I'm saying? Air Jordan ones on my feet. You know what I'm saying? Two pairs of socks on my feet, and sweatpants. Nike shirt, and a black hoodie. You know what I mean? Raiders hat on my head. So on top of the bandana that I'm wearing under it. So for one reason, they look at the whole situation and got all construed and misconstrued and fucking up. They kept fucking up. So when they make their mistakes, they go with something that they've been learning to do. Even when a male cop had to let me go, so because we couldn't even find somebody like some guy who was matching the description, so they let me go. The cop just let me go. The male cop over it was in that car. He lets me go. He freed my ass. Yeah, he had to get me out of them handcuffs. That was on my wrist. That belonged to Officer Shanks. So the male officer, Jose something, he had to he held on to them handcuffs that belonged to Officer Shanks. So he had to go drive to the station to bring Officer Shanks her handcuffs back. So he left. So I had to go take a huge road trip all the way to Metairie because I know there's some fugazi shit that's been going on, man, in the city. It's always full. There's always got to be some corruption going on. You know, it's like the fucking cop trying to grab me like I was Cindy. I was Cindy from the fucking Yogi Bear cartoon. Shit, can't do too much of that period. When they lived, they learned until they had to find out what they're doing. Hey, I just kept that. I kept that to myself, so nobody in my family would know about what happened today. So I kept that thing secret. It's a secret between me you know, and the two officers. So I kept that secret. I ain't got to reveal it and tell nobody in my family about it because I don't want to piss off any members of my family about what happened. Same with the shit that happened with me in 2022. I kept them a secret. I kept those things a secret. Don't want to make that become a reality. We make this shit a reality. They have a lot to remember and know about. It's not their fault to find out. God, these fucking phones suck. After all this shit that happened with the mix up, it got me mixed up with the those cops got me mixed up with the gas station robber. It's fucking up my 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 peaceful relaxation journey. I try to be on this journey, and all of a sudden I get stopped and harassed by some cops. That's worse. That's worse than me. It's worse than me getting harassed in fucking 2018 and 2022. That's worse what happened in 2004 and 2006 and shit like that. 2012 and everything else. It's everywhere. It's a lot of corrupt cops. So they had their trouble with remembering things. They must know how to remember. They don't want to remember those things until they find a way to find the term to remember things that they don't even know. They end up arresting the wrong guy. This guy, that one person doesn't do anything violent. Why go after a guy who hasn't even done any violence his whole life and never broke a law? So what's all the way to mentally, handle some business and all that. I play some music. I had my earphones on, my ears. Play a Tupac album, and after I play a little of the Ice-T album. The Ice-T album. I Return to Real, that's Ice-T. You know what I mean? In six, it's called Six, Return to Real. So if you listen to some music, listen to some music. I finished listening to the music to get to the part things. You had to learn how to listen to music and ready for it. Not to came back to see and listen to some music after I get out of mentally. So it's a good thing for me to get out. Came home a little late, so it's not a little late, but a little almost early. Came home, checked on my sister, and I think she was on her headset. I had to check on my niece. She was already chilling, playing on her cell phone. You know what I'm saying? Well, the young 6-year-old who has real autism. So Leia, man, she's always to play on that phone, man. She can play on anything. She can play on something else. She can play on anything. Play on the tablet, whatever she can play on. She'll see some videos on YouTube. And she'll see it. And I'll come back. You know what I'm saying? My god nephew was playing video games. Who knows? Who fucking knows what type of video game you can play? Yeah, yeah, that makes no sense. I had to be checking. Had to be checking, make sure nobody calls my phone. Did nobody else even call my phone periodically? Let me see. Can't even sneeze. Fuck. Can't fucking sneeze. Goddamn. Yeah, I ain't getting no notifications from Farm Heroes. Yeah, I ain't getting no notifications from Farm Heroes. Yeah, that's why I can't hear it. I don't know what they say about it. It didn't even much even rain today, so look at the weather. I still look at the weather. Yeah, nothing else is gonna rain. So jeez, man, there's no need to be stomping like a dinosaur. My, my sister is so not used to my little niece, stomping around like a dinosaur. Imaginations could just run wild at any time. But it's more than meets the eye. So mistaken identity thing once I think I had to lose my alarms, lost my composure. I almost hell bent on getting scared and getting mad. But I'm over it. When people had to go places and they had to do what they do, and all of a sudden they run into some ambush. I'm really finished with that. So we're almost reaching to the end of this entire month of October. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I go, everywhere else I go, I get end up getting stopped by a cop. People are already not used to seeing what happened to me while I'm already out there on Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? Looking forward to the Martin Luther King uh, story real soon. But I have to wait till my I have to wait till this PC will stop acting up periodically. But I'll look forward to it now. So, but I'm going to look forward to doing it anyway. So we'll do that real soon. It's no joke. Leave this PC on, and I'm glad to take a bath. So I might get myself through the ending. So shit. I'm about to end this stream here. But all that harassment, it's gotta stop anyways because I can't deal with that street harassment shit. It's too much. It's way too much. Hope the cops need to find this guy, some guy who had I hope the cops need to find that guy who had did that robbery shit at a fucking gas station. I hope they find the son of a bitch that did the gas station robberies. You know what I'm saying? don't want to be keep on getting out the house and try to go on that same road. And then when the cops keep on stopping me, I can't go through it. I mean, somebody just go. All I have to do is go another route and go to Washington Avenue or something. Let's go straight to Washington Avenue or something. Fuck, go the other route and not go through the Jackson Avenue route. It's too much out there. It's too much. It's too much shit going on. It's too much shit going on out there. You know. Uh, well, fine. We'll see you on another video where I have to read all some stories about what happened with the socialite, with this celebrity socialite who had to be Meghan Markle. But I'm gonna mix it with this then. So this is Meghan Markle, and it's about her insult to the late Princess Diana. The shocking actions of his call video, or there's more what you have to see here. Like, and Harry, he was disgusted about what Meghan said about his now dead mother was spinning in her grave. And that part did Meghan Markle went too far this time. I'm gonna take you straight to this. I'll take you straight to this whole shit. Fuck. Yep. This right here. This right here. This is when Meghan Markle. This is Princess Diana, big time. And the careless actions that was near crash site after launching the booze biz on Icon's birthday. There's pictures that's already been shown here. Read this to y'all. It's read about her periodically. Britain's love. What's what it says? I'm gonna read this to y'all. I couldn't be able to do another video on it. I'm just gonna mix this in with it. Mix the situation that happened with me, along with the Princess Diana thing. Britain's beloved Princess Diana is spinning in her grave after daughter-in-law Duchess Meghan, wife of her son Prince Harry, shockingly insulted her memory by kicking back in a car in France in a social media video. A social media video less than a mile from the traffic tunnel where she was fatally injured in a crash 28 years ago. Sources say now a courtier confides that there's a talk in the palace that the prince was disgusted by the post. Insiders even say that they had a bitter argument, and he stormed out. He adored his mom, and everyone knows how difficult her death was for him. The clip shared was following the Duchess of Sussex's recent appearance at Paris Fashion Week to support her designer pal who goes by Pier Paolo Piccioli, the newly appointed creative director of Balenciaga. That's the word, Balenciaga. According to the online followers, as the former suits, as the former suit star, 44 documented her overseas trip. She shared a since vanished Instagram stories video that showed at her raised feet, clad in $1,000 designer pumps, as her vehicle whizzed down a road in the City of Light, not far from the infamous Pont de Loma Bridge. As Globe readers know, the speeding car that Diana was traveling in, where her bow, Dodi Fayed, smashed into a pillar in the Pont de Lama tunnel in August of 1997, leaving the People's Princess mortally injured and instantly killing the film producer and the pair's South chauffeur, who goes by the name of Henry Paul. Diana, 36, then, Diana, 36, was rushed to Pitti Salpêtrière Hospital, where she died. At the time, Harry was 12, and his brother Prince William, Britain's future king, was 15. A Sussex source insists that Meghan did not realize the notorious underpass was nearby when she posted the video, but some are still questioning her thinking and potential motives. She went too far this time. A royal insider says it was a huge mistake. What was the point? We've seen her being described as cold and conniving, and people talking about how she's a bitch, and all these things. Perhaps it's her true colors coming out. It could be a big fuck you to the royal family kind of thing. Speaking about Meghan, one outraged royalist fumes, absolutely despicable. Zero empathy or emotional intelligence. If I were Harry, I would promptly divorce her. Another gripes. This is the next level manipulation and extremely abusive toward Harry and William. As Globe previously reported, the Duke of Sussex, 41, and his wife of 7 years ditched palace duties in 2020 to chase money making entertainment deals and settle in her home state of California. That's where they're raising their children. That's where they're raising their children. Prince Archie, who was 6 years old, and Princess Lilibet, who was 4 years old. But back in 2018, 23 days after the couple's wedding, the tipster said that Harry stormed out of the Paris Kensington Palace love nest. Yeah, without his wedding ring after a blistering fight with his new bride, and courtiers believe another blowout may be imminent. Since moving to America, the Sussexes have given multiple interviews bashing Harry's family. The Duchess also had released 2 seasons of her Netflix lifestyle show with Love, with Love Megan, and the Shilling Fruit spreads teas and a variety of wines through her as Everbrand. But during the summer, the former Deal or No Deal suitcase girl was slammed for launching her liquor venture on July the 1st, which happens to be Diana's birthday. Given that the crash that stole the life of the princess involved a drunk driver, critics called the drop date of As Ever's Rose disturbingly insensitive, tone deaf, and abhorrent, and almost cruel in its carelessness. Another further filmed. This is not empowerment. This is not business. This is exploitation of the dead for profit. It is sick. It is morally bankrupt. Renowned psychotherapist Dr. Gilda Cole, who was the author of the book called "Real Men Don't Go Woke," wonders how does she ignore the it says how does she ignore these dates because her handlers must know just to every rub everyone's nose in it. Yeah, just to rub everyone's nose in it. Cole, who has not treated Megan and Harry, what says Cole, who has not treated Megan or Harry, adds adds that it's awfully peculiar when you see a pattern repeat itself. It's probably deliberate to let everyone in the royal family know that she has the upper hand. She calls the shots in the relationship. Meanwhile, the courier suspects Meghan is somehow stung by the public backlash and notes that it says she's certainly planning a pathetic apology to save a face. The only pictures they showed me there is a picture of Meghan Markle that was in Paris for Fashion Week. There she is with her feet up while she's riding the Ponte de Lama bridge. It goes back to where Princess Diana died in August of 1997 following a crash in the La Ponte de Lama tunnel. There's Prince Harry and his brother William around the ages of 12 and 15 at their mother's funeral with their father Charles. They got a picture of Marco with who was in Paris to support a designer who goes by the name of Pier Paolo Piccioli. And there's the first wine in her as ever collection. It was so released around July the first. It just got passed already. It just passed already, like 3 months ago. It got passed like 3 months ago. Big deal. Breaking news bullshit. See, this is how a socialite would insult the dead. You know what I'm saying? How could a socialite insult and lie and disrespect the dead? That's bad for her to be doing it. That's why she felt some sort of backlash. That's why she felt some sort of backlash for saying stuff about Princess Diana, who's resting in peace. I couldn't be able to do a live show based on Princess Diana. You know what I'm saying? Princess Diana died months after Biggie Smalls. Well, after Biggie Smalls was killed in L.A., Princess Diana died. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I feel it's in France or something, somewhere, somewhere in France, I think. I didn't know that she died in France. I didn't even know that. Yeah, I'll find all this out. It was in France. I did not even know that. did not even know that. I did not even know that Princess Diana died in France. I did not know that she died in France. In France. So all the dirt that I to wait to go anyway. It's like 40 minutes of the raw content I have to keep doing. This shit happened with me and some cops. But I got another video. I got another video to do anyway. We're gonna go work on that one. I got another video to do anyway. Since I have nothing else to do, let's find something else to do. I'll see y'all in another video.